Today marks a public holiday in the United States in an observance of a Labor Day, and it's for the best because the market could use the time to digest the developments that unrolled on a Friday. On Friday, the US dollar skyrocketed despite the downbeat report published by the US Department of Labor. Such an irrational outcome demands thorough analysis, especially given the lack of logical explanation. Typically, when the job market isn't performing well, it suggests that interest rates won't be raised. And when interest rates aren't increased, the dollar usually goes down. However, in this instance, people's emotions seem to influence the situation more. With that in mind, it's important to set aside emotional reactions and focus on a logical analysis. Taking a short pause could actually benefit the market. The most reasonable prediction would be a subsequent recovery for the dollar and perhaps even a return to levels seen last Friday morning. The only event that demands attention from euro traders would be Germany's trade balance data. However, this report also failed to foster correction in the euro. The surplus has decreased to 15.9 billion euro. Falling short of predictions which anticipated a decline to 18 billion euro. Furthermore, sellers of the dollar remain inactive due to the shift of investments from the dollar to the euro and remarks from the ECB representative Boris Vujčić. He's expressed concerns regarding signs of a sharp economic slowdown in the region. Economic growth deceleration is likely to impact inflation. Hence, there would be no need to raise interest rates. Remarkably, Vujčić has constantly held a hawkish stance until recently. If even such a pronounced hawk is discussing the probability of a pause in tightening policies, it's quite likely that other members of the Governing Council share similar views. As for the currency market, the euro has nearly 90 pips against the US dollar on Friday. Given the current oversold state of the euro, a price rebound might be in the cards. If this scenario unfolds, the rate is likely to break above the level of 1.0800. As for a downward scenario, to sustain a previously established momentum cycle, the rate should stay below the level of 1.0750. The British pound against the US dollar experienced a sharp downturn on a Friday. Consequently, the exchange rate nearly reached the swing low of the ongoing corrective cycle. This rapid decline led the British pound to the oversold area. It suggests the potential for an upcoming rebound. The support level around 1.2550 should be closely watched. At the same time, the downward movement may continue if the price remains constantly below the level of 1.2550. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.